It is another very beautiful day, and welcome to another edition of Insightful Moments. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. The discussion today will be around that very controversial topic, the biggest topic in Osun State as we speak today, and that is the issue of that audit report that has continued to generate controversies. It has continued to generate actions, reactions, and whatever. In fact, the governor himself has had to write the ICPC and the EFCC to come and investigate the allegations by Tibbot Nigeria Limited. The company that was given the contract for the audit in 2023 actually came out and said that there are about 5,000 ghost workers in the state. And the company also said that it submitted its report in 2024, but the government has failed to implement it, and now alleging that the government is also perpetrating 1.3 billion, 1.3, okay, 13 billion annual payroll fraud. That some people are getting this money. And the question we are now asking is that who are those people? She also said there is one account that is getting around 62 salaries, one is getting over 5,000 salaries, and then she also declared some people ghost workers. And we have had a lot of reactions on that. The APC has come out to say no, yes, this is exactly what they have been thinking about. The government has said, look here, whatever you see is not the report of our administration. It is the report of the Oyetola-led government. And the Vice Chancellor of Osun State University has come out to say that he was among those people that were declared ghost workers, and he has threatened to sue the organization for declaring him a ghost worker. And these have been part of the issues here and there. But today, I want us to examine this discussion further. I want us to look at the legal implication. There is a contract, we all know. After the contract, the woman is saying that her contract does not say that she is going to her report is going to be subjected to another committee. Then the government is saying that when you declare this number of ghost workers, this is the number of persons that we found out when a review committee looked into this matter. And because of that, you are not entitled to 1.3 billion as you are claiming, which is the 10% of the amount saved. The government is saying what this company is entitled to do is around 47 million. You can see the gap is very, very wide. She also alleged that there was a contract that was awarded for a new platform for payroll, and she said the chief of staff to the governor, Alhaji Kazim Akineye, who was actually instrumental to the award of contracts at 79 million, said both the state system and the money should go, that the state government does not need this. And these are some of the allegations that he has put here. So I will be speaking today with Barrister Matthew Omolade. Barrister Omolade is a constitutional lawyer and also bar mufti of Second Life. Barrister Omolade, thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Mr. Jare. How's everything?
Barrister Omolade, let me start from here. I saw one of your interventions on this program, on this matter. I saw the statement that you wrote. After the whole thing, what exactly comes to your mind?
Honestly, it is a worrisome situation because I cannot see where somebody you assisted will now turn against you. But I just want to use this opportunity to tell the whole world that everybody must have a legal mind. When issues like this comes up, we should remember what section 36(5) of the Nigerian Constitution, Nigeria Constitution as amended, says concerning the allegation of crime or fraud like this. It is still an allegation. So every person that have been saying one or two things concerning this matter should just think towards that line, that whatever anybody alleges still remains an allegation. Even the calling of ICPC and EFCC to come and wade into the matter by the states governments cannot even make this matter, to be more clearer unless it gets to courts. Because that section 36(5) of the 1990 Constitution as amended presumed anybody that is alleged of criminal act like this to be innocent until the contrary. Being that as it may, honestly, I will speak. I've been speaking like a lawyer, as a constitutional lawyer, and that is what I'm going to use to come into this matter. A lot of people have granted press conference. The opposition party in Osun State, the APC, and some other people, concerned people, have said one or two things concerning it. But there are questions that are begging for action, for everybody to see the clarity of this matter. The first question is that in a sane society and to a very sane person, can a thief, somebody that knows is a thief, voluntarily invited the police to come and search his house when he knows that he has some stolen properties in his possession? The answer is capital no. There is nobody that will say that. Even a notorious thief will not do that. Secondly, can the incumbent administration, in Osun State, the government, the incumbent government of Osun State, voluntarily invited the Tibbot audit firm to come and audit their staff account to discover ghost worker if they knew that they have committed that kind of criminal act has been alleged by some quarters, by the Tibbot audit firm and some quarters? The answer is capital no. We have to be a student of history. Thank God you said something similar to that. The incumbent government got to power in 2022. And when he got to power, it was when the government was 3 months old that the Tibbot audit firm was given a contract to come and audit the activities of the past administration. They are the one that invited the company to come and do the work for them. So people must get that straight. The exercise given to the woman, the terms and conditions, is to audit the past administration, not the incumbent administration. So any result that comes from it, honestly, should affect the past administration, not the incumbent administration. When we begin to reason towards that line, and that exercise covers 2018 to early 2022. And as a student of history, you could recollect that after the gubernatorial election that ushered in the incumbent government in Osun State between Dr. Senator Ademola Adeleke and Oyetola, I've forgotten his own second name. I'm very sorry for that. Alhaji Boyega Oyetola. It was after Alhaji Boyega Oyetola lost that election to the incumbent governor that he started taking some steps. Everybody should recollect. I'm bringing our mind back to that. Please let so that people can understand it. So he recruited some people in all the sectors, and some KBACs were installed towards the end of his tenure. And it was that, based on that, that the incumbent governor said, okay, and you could recollect that when the incumbent government got there, he came up with some executive order. Because when Alhaji Boyega Oyetola was trying to do that one, there were a lot of information that he should stop doing that between the APC and PDP that time. So I'm just trying for people to know where this matter is coming from.
So let me now pick it from that point that you just raised.
Okay.
And that point is that when the government came on board, it sacked every person that was recruited.
Okay.
Immediately, that was put between that election period and the swearing in. So we believe that all of them have exited the payroll. So the question now we ask is it that they were smuggled in back?
No.
And I want us to also look at the fix our face this very serious allegation by this company that says up to today an account is receiving 962 salaries, while another one is receiving more than 5,000 salaries. One account with one BVA. That is one of the allegations from the company.
Mr.
Are we saying that?
Okay.
Yes,
I want you
I
to.
will saying that. Let me land. I will say that those people that we are talking about were still the people that were recruited during that period.
Mr. Jare, if you would
Yes, sir.
collect where I started from, I said
Mm.
allegation remains an allegation until proven
Yes.
beyond the reasonable doubt. And the only place where that can be proven is in the court of law.
Mm.
So the question you're asking me
Mm.
now, you are asking based on the allegation from this
No, I'm
Tibbot
asking
audit
based
firm.
on what you said
I don't
that
know.
there were people that were recruited
That's what
and
I
all of
said.
them
I
have
said
been
Alhaji
sacked.
Goigo
So
Itola
if they were
recruited.
sacked, are we still working
Allow me
on
to land,
getting
Mr.
the figure
Jare.
of people that were sacked or those that are on payroll,
Mr.
even up to today?
Mr. Jare, I heard you. Let me respond to your question. And let me just
Okay.
give me time to expatiate
Okay,
very
go
well.
ahead, sir.
I said before the exit of the past administration, headed by
Mm.
Alhaji Boyega Oyetola, when he lost
Mm.
the gubernatorial election to
Mm.
the incumbent governor, Dr. Ademola Adeleke, Alhaji Boyega took some step by recruiting some staffs into the
Mm.
payroll of Osun State. It was based on that.
Mm.
When the incumbent governor now came on board, it was based on that activities that he now brought in an audit firm to go and look at it and discover the ghost worker. And every contract that is given to a particular person must have a starting day and the
Mm.
ending date. So you cannot say that the job given, you cannot audit yourself. It is the government that is coming, you understand, after the incumbent government
Mm.
that can come in to come and audit the activities. The word auditing is to audit what has been done. You try and audit what is going on. That's what I want all Nigerians to understand, that because people are looking at it from a perspective. That's why I'm trying to expatiate on it. The word audit means you are auditing what has been done. You cannot audit what is still ongoing. So the activities of the incumbent government is still ongoing. The terms and conditions
Okay.
given to the woman, to the Tibbot audit
Mm.
firm, is to audit from 2018 to early 2022, and just to audit the activities of the past administration. So if there is anything that the woman is alleging of now, it is the past administration that is going to come out to defend
Okay.
themselves, because you cannot
Let me now
audit
say
what
this.
is ongoing.
Let me now say this.
So that is that
So
is
some
the
people
that
are
is
now
the
saying that
point.
why is it that when the report was submitted in 2024, if truly, some are saying that if truly it was against the past administration, and considering the political rivalry between the past administration and the present one, why did the administration of today wait until it became messy before it even released the report?
Thank you, thank
What do
you,
you think will be the
thank you.
result of that?
That's where that is what is
Mm.
the recent Buhari where that is what is bringing it. You know,
Mm.
immediately that the result of that auditing was submitted to the government.
Mm.
The woman discovered so many ghost worker. But
Mm.
when the government was about to talk about it, some people that the woman, you know, declare as ghost worker, they were coming out. You know, we are running a democratically system of government in which everybody will have his own say. When they write to those people that in your ministry, they have also ghost worker in your ministry. Those people that the woman said they were ghosts now started coming out and say, ah, we are not ghosts, so we are in the surface. So that now led to a kind of rancor between the incumbent government and the workers union. If you recollect, that time the worker wanted to go on strike, that most of their people that are alive, that are doing their work, were those people that that woman declared as a ghost worker. And we have seen some people that are saying it. Even in the Osun State University now, the present VC of Osun State University was declared a ghost worker. Jare, you know the man very well. Is the
Yes.
man a ghost worker? So many people in the local government, so many people in other ministry. And that is what led to what the woman was trying to say. So people now started crying. They were going to people that they think can talk to the government. And a very serious politician will not have to have a kind of rancor with the workforce. You know, this incumbent government is a government of the workforce, unless we are deceiving ourselves. It's very out under their welfare. So they now call the woman and say, those people that you said you declare as ghost workers, they are coming that they are not ghosts. So how come did you say that? That was when they now form another committee to go and review the job of the woman and that of the union that are coming up to say that their members were not ghosts, so that the woman just did what she likes. And since that very time, the woman ran away. The woman couldn't come back for them to reconcile the two. So the woman ran away. The next thing that the woman will do is to go on here and be saying all these things. And the element of a contract is very, very simple. As a lawyer, there must be offer and acceptance, consideration and intention, you know, to form a legal relation. All these things the woman signed. If a party is because the woman was now counting on one of the terms of the contract that says the more ghost workers you discover, the more your pay. So the woman, because of that one, the woman was just declaring everybody as a ghost worker. And the government is saying that most of the people that you declare as a ghost worker, they are the one coming to order. They are not ghosts. Come together. Let us bring another committee that will look into your report and look at the agitation of the workforce. That was the committee that was headed by the chief of staff.
But
that the woman was saying on channel. I'm coming, Mr. Jare. You brought me here for the clarity of the issue. Please let me just clear it very well. Because the woman alleged the chief of staff of the incumbent governor that when he comes to it, just say, go. I watch it on channel. It's just a way of calling kettle, a black kettle, white. The woman knows what he's doing. The interest of the woman is to get the money that he did not work for from the state government. And the government is trying to say that the people you declare as a ghost worker, they are not ghosts. We can see them through their ministry, and their workforce has brought them. Come together, come to the round table, sit down with come and present your report in their presence. Let them to bring those people you declare as a ghost worker. Look at the example I gave now. The VC of Osun. In fact, they are even threatening now that they are going to sue the woman. And when it comes to contracts or contractual relationship, if any party, if the government says we are not going to pay you because the report you gave us is having some inch, the woman is supposed to go to court to go and file what we call specific performance. She can even go for damages. But instead of doing that one, the woman went back to the hair for the reason best known to her and started saying all what he's saying. And remember, I said it's still an allegation. Nobody that is saying we act on allegation, because no matter how decorated allegation is still allegation. Section 36(5) of the Indian Constitution as amended has said that one. It's only the court. Even the coming in of EFCC and ICPC as invited by both parties, the APC and the incumbent governor, the ICPC and EFCC can only investigate. They will call the woman. There's another in Yoruba that says, the woman will be invited. Some key actors in the past administration of Alhaji Goyego Itola will be invited to come and say what they know about this. Because the duration of that exercise is between that 2018 to early 2022. Like I said, the word auditing, you don't audit the activities that is ongoing. You only audit the activities that has gone. That is what I want people to know. So whichever date that this report is coming up, and it's not today that report is coming up, the woman has come before. That the woman just ran back. Now is bringing another allegation now to the best of her knowledge. So people should just look at it holistically You don't hear the other side and begin to judge. So that is what I want to say concerning that. People that are alleging the woman that the woman is politically motivated, they are right, because I don't know why the
Okay,
woman will just come
we'll go
on
on a
here
break now.
and
When we
begin
are
to
back,
say
I
all
will
what
have
she is
Barrister
saying.
Omolade back with us. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Yeah, I come back from that very short break. My guest is still here, and my guest is Barrister Chief Matthew Omolade. Barrister Omolade is a constitutional lawyer, and we are looking at that matter that has become the biggest discussion in Osun State today, and that is the report of audit, staff auditing, and the payroll that was conducted by this present administration for a company, Tibbot Nigeria Limited. Barrister Omolade, thank you so much for joining us. You were trying to land on
Thank
the
you,
thoughts
Mr.
before
Jare.
we went on that very short break. Please kindly land on that before I go to the next issue that I want to raise with you.
No, I've landed. I've
Okay,
landed with the question you asked me.
okay. Now let me say this. There are still other allegations that that woman made, and those are the allegations that are giving some credence in per se to what he's saying, even though from the opposition and some other people. They said that when the woman was speaking, and then when the lawyer to the company, Barrister GT Ogbe, was speaking, he said that a company was, even when the report was presented to the government, the chief of staff actually said there will be a need for a new payroll system, and a contract was awarded for 79 million. She said when the contract was brought, when the company came back, the chief of staff said both the money and the system, the state does not want them again, that it should go ahead, it should go with everything. And these are some of the ideas people are asking that, when we spend some taxpayers' money on something like that, and we do not have, and we just woke up one day and said we don't want them. So, what would be your reaction to this part
Well,
of the?
thank you, Mr. Jare. You know, I started by talking like a lawyer. You and I, you were not there. The event that you
Mm,
said, the Tibbot
mm,
audit firm woman and his and our lawyer said that they allege the chief of staff that he said they
mm,
should go away, they should do this. We only watch it on the channels and we had it from them. They are the one. That's their own side of the story. The chief of staff is
mm,
alive, hale and healthy,
mm,
and is the one that will
mm,
defend himself if truly that happened. But what I can
mm,
just say concerning
mm,
that is that the woman, anybody that wants sympathy of the public, will continue to say everything that will bring
mm,
people to into our own side. Why is the woman rejecting
mm,
the offer of the government, according to what we had, saying that come for reconciliation, bring your reports, let the workforce, the union, let them bring their own, meet with the new committee that was set up, headed by the chief of staff that they alleged, so that they can bring everything together. You are saying you discover so many ghost workers, and the workers are saying they are not ghosts. So which way are you going to? And as a government, the government must listen to the two sides. So they are the one that gave that kind of allegation, and that is still remain allegation until when the chief of staff of the governor comes up to come and debunk that. So we cannot be acting on allegation. As a lawyer, because I was not there, you yourself, you were not there. We only read, we only heard about it. So
okay,
that's what
okay.
I will say
It's
concerning
online.
that.
Okay, okay. Let me now ask you this: as a lawyer, the woman is insisting that that term that there's going to be another committee that will review the job done was not part of the contract that she signed with the state government. She's alleging the state government of changing the goalpost at the middle
Well,
of the
my
game.
reaction will
What will be
be
your reaction to that?
that we have to recollect that that idea came up after the submission of his auditing exercise. And the submission of our auditing exercise, he discovered so many ghost workers according to our own report. And the other side, the workforce are saying, no, we are not ghosts. If you happen to be the governor, or you happen to be in that situation, Mr. Jare, are you going to just close your eyes when they say somebody is dead? It's like when you discover somebody ghost, it's like we are saying they are dead, and they are coming to say we are not dead, though. Are you going to close your eyes to that kind of the both allegation? And in the wisdom of the governor, okay, when it is like this, you are saying that is what you discover. The other people are saying you are lying. Then they now set up another independent committee to look at all the inches in the report and what other people are saying. You yourself, you have been reading it, and people have been shouting now that the woman discovered them as ghosts, as dead. They are not dead, though. Look at the example I'm giving. So many of them. In fact, they have come together that we read on paper that they are going to sue the woman for declaring them a ghost worker. So that is what I can say concerning. But I've said it the other time. Every contractual relationship has, the do and do not. If the woman felt that they are trying to bring in something that is not part of the initial agreement, the place he will go is court. I've said it, to go and file what we call specific performance. He can even claim damages. Not that we
No,
come
I just
on
want to
here
ask
and
that
now be
is
acting
that
on
kind of
allegation,
thing
his own
allowed in
allegation.
contract?
The woman is acting as a judge in your own case. You say
Is that
what?
kind of thing allowed in contract by Omolade?
Yes.
By Omolade, is that the kind of
What I'm
inserting what was
saying
not initially in an
is not
agreement?
allowed. But
Is it
what I'm
allowed
saying
in
is that
contracts?
a situation will lead to another situation. That is the way I want us to look at it positively. Now you have submitted your report that some people are ghosts. Many of them are coming up and say we are not ghosts. So if you happen to be the governor, the incumbent governor of Osun State, are you going to close your eyes? Somebody says some people are dead, and they are coming up to say, I'm not dead though, I'm alive, and you can see them. The next thing you will do is to say, okay, come and defend your report. That's what the government only told the woman. Come and defend your report. You are the one that said you discovered them as ghosts. And they are here now, Hale and Hetty, saying they are not ghosts. So go and reconcile the two. What is affecting the woman is that it is part of that contract that the more ghost workers that the woman dictates will determine the amount that she's going to be paid. So that is part of the agreement, and that's why the woman is declaring everybody as a ghost workers. So if you are for example, now God forbid bad thing. If anybody says, okay, Jare, so, or your enemy, and you are coming up to say, no, there's nothing wrong with me, no. Do you think people now say because you are said that you are this, they should not look at you when you are saying you are like this? So all these things, when politics comes into play, all these things will be seen it. There is two pillars of principle of natural justice. I want to say this to all Nigerians. The first one is auditory pattern. What's the meaning of auditory pattern? You must hear the other side of the story before you begin to judge. That's why most people will look at we lawyers as if we are not in this planet, because the way people will see issue is not the way we are going to see it. Now the woman has come up now to allege. It's still an allegation. It is now behold on everybody that says they are educated to now listen to the other side of the story before they begin to cast aspersion, before they begin to judge. That is the first of the principle of natural justice. The second one is nemo judas in casu asua, meaning that you cannot be a judge in your own case.
You can't be a judge
The woman
in your
is
case.
insisting that everything in her report, auditing report, is what the governor or the government should take in total. When those people you declare as ghosts are coming up to say we are not ghosts, so we are living, no. He doesn't want government to look at their own side because of the money she wants to collect from from the government. People don't look at it from that side of the story. Somebody said A is dead, and based on that, it should be buried. And A now ran out and said, I'm not dead, yo. Are you going to continue with the burial arrangement? That is as simple as ABC. You discover so many people because of the money you want to get from the government, because
Okay.
of the term of agreement that says the more ghost workers you detect, the more you will be paid. That's the problem of the woman. If the governor has paid the woman will not come on here. And those people you
Barrister,
declare as ghost workers are coming up to say, we are not
barrister,
ghosts. So, and you want the governor or the government to look away from that? No, it's against the principle of natural justice. And if the woman does not want it,
barrister,
she should go to
barrister.
court. You
I
should
want
go
us
to
to
court
look
if
at it.
there's a breach.
Barrister,
I'm
can
with
we
you.
look at it from this angle, sir? Please, pardon me if I may butt in. Can we look at it from this angle? Do you think that that may be a lesson for all of us, including the government officials, that that kind of contract that says the more the number of workers you get, you see, the more money you get.
No, no,
Don't you
no, no,
think
that
that's
has
a
been,
lesson
there's
for us
something we
moving
call
forward?
tradition in all this contractual relationship. There are ways they
Mm,
do it. Even in every,
mm,
I don't need to see a contractual terms before I know those things that will be embedded in those contractual terms. As a lawyer, there is a proviso there that talks about confidentiality. You don't just come on here and just be opening your mouth
mm,
and be saying everything that happened between you and the other party. Every professional must have what we call, we are bound by the confidentiality. You cannot come to me now, Mr. Jare, and say, okay, Madam is doing this, is doing this, doing that, and now open my mouth and go and meet Madam and say, this is what your husband is saying. I can be sued. And the woman will still be sued now, because this matter has not come to the end before the woman came on here and begin to say all what she said. It is not on the here that is going to get if you feel somebody, you know,
no,
did
what
not
I'm
do
just saying,
what is expected
Barrister,
in the
what I'm
contract,
just saying is
you
that
just, I'm
moving
coming,
on,
I'm coming
if
to you.
we are going to give
I will answer
contracts,
you.
do you
I'm
think that
just giving you,
we should be giving a
I will
blanket
answer you.
treatment like that?
You say what?
Like if we are going to have contracts, do you think we should be inserting a blanket clause like the one that is bringing this controversy?
No, there's nothing that is bringing the controversy. It's the woman that knows what she's looking for. It is very straightforward now.
Mm,
It is very, very straightforward. There's something we call motivation. It's
mm,
just a way of motivating, the two sides, so
mm,
that the woman can do the work thoroughly. The incumbent government wants the woman to do it thoroughly.
mm,
There's nobody that will hear that one that will not do it thoroughly. But at the same time, she must do it, in good faith. But this one was done in bad faith.
mm.
So there's nothing wrong in somebody doing a kind of auditing exercise like that and make your submission, and there's a kind of one error or the other by those people that are coming up to say, because what the government will do is that once he has submitted the report, the government is going to write all the ministry where they discover those ghost workers and say, okay, come and tell us what is going on with all these people.
Mm.
Maybe in the virtue of doing that by the government, those people now got to know that they have been declared as a good workers, and they ran to their union, and the union met the government that they declare some of our people that are not ghosts as ghost worker. So government cannot there's nothing you cannot insert into any contractual
Okay.
relationship.
Okay.
But
Finally, barrister, do you
you
see
have to follow
politics
it
in
to
this?
letter. You say
Do you
what?
see politics in this?
Lawyers will not say what we don't have evidence of,
Mm,
because I don't know. That's why I said, if you watch my statement since the beginning of it, I said for what the woman think of. I don't know the reason why the woman is doing what she's doing. But the only thing I will say that legally, what the woman is doing is wrong,
mm,
because herself and the state government, they are into contractual relationship. If there is a breach, you don't end up in coming to the here, you go to court to go and sue for what we call specific performance and damages. I'm even saying that one so that the woman will know what she can charge the government for. And the government too now can even sue the woman for what she's doing now, because this is not part of their agreement. There is a caveat in every agreement that says before you even resort to court, you should tell the other party. There must be a pre-action notice. Lawyers will know what I'm talking about.
That's when
You
you
can't
write
just
them
go
and
on
inform
here
them that
or
you will be
based
going
on
to court.
allegation. Yes, and if you fail to do that one, the court will not have a jurisdiction to attend to it. In fact, at times they normally put it as a clause that both parties must mediate first. They go to the mediator before. If the mediator cannot resolve it between them, they can now resort in going to court. All these matters is what can be resolved. That's why people are looking at it from the political angle. Oh, because it is the government. If the government can give you a job, they love you and they want to give you money, you don't supposed to pay them back, even morally. You don't supposed to pay them back the way you are paying them. There are so many people that be there for that job that they gave to the woman. The woman got the job, he collected
Some
part
people are saying
payment,
there was no
is
open
now
bid,
paying the
that
government
maybe
back
there was
in
no
this
open bid.
coin. You
Some
don't you
people are
don't do
saying there was
that.
no open bid.
People like that makes some people not to assist other people. What do you want to gain from what she's doing? You
Thank
can
you.
come together, you can mediate and see how you can resolve it. If you cannot resolve it, you go to court. All these things that is acting on is still an allegation.
Mm,
Everybody is acting on allegation. We are talking on allegation now. An
mm.
allegation is still allegation, no matter how beautiful. Are you getting me? It's only the court. If the woman now goes to court now, and the court now says what the woman is saying is right, that is when the woman, we cannot be talking about it.
Thank
Even
you.
the EFCC and ICPC that they invited can only do, their investigation. All their investigation will still be channeled to court. And we have seen where some people are alleged like this. Getting to court, the court throw the matter away. I can mention like 7 people that are alleged like this. That's why I say allegation is allegation. People should allow the kind of education they need to tell on them.
Thank
I
you.
can just come out, so I can come out now to say, Mr. Jare, you are like this, and people will just believe.
Thank you so
So
much.
God will help everybody. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you so
Jare.
much,
It's
Barrister
a pleasure.
Matthew
It's a
Omolade.
pleasure.
It has been a very
It's a
wonderful
pleasure.
session with him, and we have been discussing
Thank you.
that controversial issue that has become the biggest topic in Osun State today. Thank you so much, Barrister. And just know that lawyers, there is a way you do your things, but that's just on a very light mode. And thank you so much for being
Mr.
part of
Jare,
today's show. My
I
name
can
is
charge you for
Jare
that too.
Tiamiyu, and Barrister Omolade has been a very, very nice
Thank you.
person. He has been a regular face on this show. Thank you so much for speaking to us today, Barrister Omolade, from our Showbo studio. Bye for now.